On the 21st of January, after the cabinet meeting, the Home Minister, Dato Sri Said Hamid bin Said Al-Ba, signed a document which is called the Internal Security Act Order 2009. The full title of that restriction is Internal Security Prohibition on Use of Specific Words on Document and Publication Order 2009. In this, it was gazetted on February the 16th, 2009. So it is just less than, just over 10 days from today. And it's a new document. And in this document, what we have is that it says that we cannot print, publish, sell, issue, circulate, and possess any document, which includes DVDs, papers, books relating to Christianity, containing the words Allah, Kaaba, Baitullah, and so on. So a kind of a blanket statement, not just limiting to Herald. For Christianity, so this cannot be done unless on the front cover, as we have here, clearly written, Untuk Agama Kristen. So unless on the front cover we state that this is for Christians. They have used the word for Christianity. And they have also specified the font size, which is Arial size 16, as this. This is size 16. In the earlier editions, we had carried the word Terhad, but the size is too small. And thus, the consequence is, which is about size 12, or 10 rather, the size, as a consequence of which they have now insisted or demanded in this order that it be size 16, and we have complied. So what does this mean for the Herald? For the Herald, it's not a problem. From now on, Herald will gladly use the word Allah. Pleased that we can use the word Allah. And in the process, we have brought our sister papers, Catholic Sabah, Catholic Today, 2 papers, but the opportunity for them to use the word Allah. For 20 years, 20 tahun, they have not been using the word Allah. They were forbidden to use the word Allah, and they remained that. But today, thanks to our prayers, remember, through our prayers and many other efforts of good people, Herald has been able to initiate a dialogue and reflection that this order that has come has helped the publications to use the word Allah. This also means Christians in other denominations, Protestants, Methodists, Evangelicals, they all can use. India, magazines, bulletins, and so on, the word Allah with the forewarning that it is for Christians, for Christianity or Untuk Agama Kristen. But what about other magazines, other books that we have? What about the church bulletin? Strictly speaking, the church bulletin too will have to have this word Untuk Agama Kristen, because without that there are consequences. The consequences are many. One of them is that if a person were to carry a Bible, and the Malay Bible, and the word for Christians or Christianity or untuk agama Kristen is not there on the front cover, they could be arrested under ISA. This is what this new development is about. So if they carry a church bulletin home, and it happens to be in Malay, and it has the word Allah, and if they can be arrested. Now, this is not to frighten, but just to show what the consequences are. Therefore, we have to work some more on this. So, according to the article of the Federal Constitution, under section 44A of the Internal Security Act, it says, any person guilty of an offense against this part or for which no special penalty is provided shall on conviction be liable to a fine not exceeding 1,000 ringgit or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 1 year or to both. And so this also therefore goes against Article 11 of our Constitution. 1, it says every person has the right to profess and practice his religion and to propagate it. So to profess, Bible is important, to live that faith. To propagate, that's what we do with bulletins and others. So if we do not have these things, or sometimes we get these books from Indonesia and we don't have this word stamped on it, these words for Christianity, then we are liable to be arrested. So this is a very serious matter, and so we have to now pray. I say again, pray that we can have this changed so that no one gets the penalty. And this is important because the federal constitution gives us the freedom of religion. And every religious group, as it says in 11.3, has the right to manage its own affairs. So we should be able to take care of our people, of our faith. And remember, Bahasa Malaysia did not exist with Merdeka. Bahasa Malaysia has been here before Merdeka, before the British came in. And Bahasa Malaysia was already in use in church life in the 16th century. Francis Xavier taught catechism in Malay. We have catechism books printed in question and answer form already in Malay before the British came. So it is an old language of the church. So it is important, particularly for Indians who think that we are doing something different, is to ignore the fact that we have a history of a church that is 500 years in this country, almost 500 years, and it has been using Malay. English came in just 100 years ago. Thank you.